Portions of the following program may have been pre-recorded.
The following program's views, claims, or ideas may not reflect those of WSRR Radio or StylesRebelRadio.com.
And now, we take you behind enemy lines with Lucas DeRazio and Dom Ferro on WSRR Radio.
All Browns fans will go to heaven where football season's never ending. The leaves have changed, smell it in the air. Where every morning is a Sunday morning, the grill is firing and the drinks are pouring. All Browns fans will go to heaven and our Modell can go to hell.
Welcome back to another episode of Behind Enemy Lines right here on WSRR Radio, nationally local, meaning we play your local bands coast to coast on a national stage. This is your Cleveland sports talk show from Pittsburgh. I'm Lucas DeRazio, joined as always by Dom Ferro. We are recording on February 18th at 3:51 p.m. on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. We got a little bit of USA versus Sweden hockey on right now.
Big time game.
Going into the second period, I believe.
Yep. Winner decision game.
Okay, so the tournament has started.
It is officially
So they
started.
start like with a round robin, correct?
Yeah, they do some like weird stuff. Like you got to like make it out of your group basically, but
Yeah.
then everyone makes the tournament at the end. It's just basically about seeding. So a lot of that early stuff is exhibition. You can start to see now. It's starting to ramp up a little bit.
Yeah.
Earlier this morning, Sidney Crosby got banged up. He's hurt.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the head coach of Canada said that he will be playing another Olympic game, but I don't know if that means this year or in 4 years. So we'll have to see about that one. But Canada's looking like a juggernaut so far. Macklin Celebrini, he's like 19 years old. He was the first overall pick a year or two ago. He's been lighting it up. He's been looking really good for Canada. Of course, you got Connor McDavid. So they're the favorites.
They got
without a doubt.
McDavid. They got Nate. They got the Nate Dog.
They do. They got everybody.
Nate McKinnon, Sidney Crosby, of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think losing Crosby's going to hurt them.
yeah,
but
for sure.
Still, they're a major lock. The U.S. team, on the other hand, they're fun. They're easy to root for. But yeah, 0-0 game going into the second period. It's been good so far. It's nice watching these games actually live. Like U.S., Sweden, that kicked off at like 3 p.m. But you got stuff at like 2 a.m. that I just can't.
Yeah.
And then every night you got the tape recorded stuff on NBC, primetime in Milan. I just can't get into that.
I think it's kind of nice. It is nice to have games that start at like 2-3 p.m. and you can
It's
kind of
not
have
bad.
them on at work or something.
But the problem with this time of year is there's absolutely nothing at night.
Yeah.
Like there's no sports on.
That's why you got to join like a league of something.
Yeah.
In a bowling league. That's what I'm suiting up for tonight. Big bowling
Yeah.
match, you know.
What's the score we're looking for tonight?
Like what's going to be my best match?
Like what's
My
your
score?
goal? Like what's a good round?
My best round I bowled 2 weeks ago. I had a hurt back and I had cut on my foot and I was like, oh man, I'm not expecting anything too much out of
Blue
myself.
game?
159. That's not
Pretty
good.
good.
That's not good, but it's been my best round in
Not
this
bad.
league thus far. And then last week my back was feeling better, my foot didn't hurt as much. I was like, all right, now it's time to light it up.
You lost it.
Worst night of my life.
Really?
Worst
Gutter
night
balls.
bowling ever. I played terrible.
Gutter balls.
Maybe not worst ever because I've never been good, but
Bowling is fun, and I can sense that it's becoming like more popular. It's
Yeah.
like golf was like 6-7 years ago. Like you could feel like that was getting like real popular.
yeah.
And now
Well, I think that's
I think
just because 6 or 7 years ago we were getting older. We're getting into that age
You don't think-
range where
you don't think
start
bowling-
golf more.
you don't think bowling is more popular for like 20-year-olds now than it was 20 years ago?
It might be. That would be an interesting study to do.
I think the PGA is one thing, but now you've got like so many other guys, like all these YouTubers and stuff. Even
Yeah.
the kids want to play golf.
Yeah,
now.
no, golf
Made
is
it much
definitely
cooler.
golf. The game of golf is 100% growing.
It's on the
100%.
rise.
But bowling,
That's how I feel with bowling right now. I feel
really,
like how do we invest in bowling? Buy low on this.
yes. How do we buy a bowling alley?
I think
but
so.
that's, I
I
don't
think
know if
that-
that'll be enough.
The major investment too.
That is a major investment. It's okay.
But all the bowling alleys, at least in Pittsburgh, are always packed.
That is true. That is
So
true. This
maybe-
one that we have the league at now, we tried to go to it like a year or two ago, like 3 different times.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get in a single time. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, we have leagues or we just don't have any lanes available. And I was
Gotta
like, oh my,
call
and
it
it's not
reservation.
small either. It's big,
Yeah,
big place. It's got a nice like 80s vibe in there too. I'm messing with Arsenal Bowl.
Yeah,
Arsenal
I think I've
Lane.
been there
Check
once
it out.
before. That's a
Good
nice
spot.
spot. Bowling is just it's a great spot. Bowling alleys seems like they've kind of stayed
Yeah,
traditional. Like it's a flash of the past when you step in some of them.
that's right. Now some of them they try to like get modern. I don't like
Yeah.
those ones.
They let-
There's like the cosmic bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
I'm
not
not.
for
Yeah,
me.
none of that laser bowling.
Nah,
You
I'm
got
a,
a
I'm
whole
a
show.
purist. I'm a
Yeah.
bowling purist.
Keep the lights on.
I want
don't want
nothing
things
but
shooting
the
in my eyes.
I want nothing but the oil on the lanes and my greasy ass hands.
Yeah.
This bowling alley sometimes they have a live band that'll play though.
Really?
Like
That's awesome.
yeah, which is it's pretty chill.
That is
and
pretty
usually
nice.
even if they don't, they have a good playlist going.
And what's like the background?
What do you mean?
Like the backdrop, like of what you're bowling to. Like you got the pins, and then is there anything above it?
It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. Victorian in a way. There's like the
I see.
like
Sounds like a classic
velvet,
place.
like red velvet up on it's very classy. You'd like it.
My
Well, you said you've been there, right?
I couldn't remember it though. It's been
Oh,
years.
it's legit. There's like some fake candles up there too. It's pretty cool. It's
That's
a good
that's a
looking
nice
spot.
vibe. I
It
like
is
the
a
sound
very
of the
good vibe in
live
there.
band too. That's real nice. The bowling alley that I grew up like closest to, its walls were like carpet,
Oh yeah,
which is just disgusting.
it is so
you think
gross,
about it.
but you don't even think about it when you're a kid.
But it was like a Revolutionary War like mural, but in carpet. It's like insane.
That takes some skill.
It
That's
did.
pretty impressive, actually.
And I went there like a few months ago. They ripped down the carpet wall.
Really,
Dang. Too much smoke got packed in those things, I think.
it was a smoking bowling alley.
They let that go way too long.
That's
Eventually they
awesome.
stopped that, but yeah.
I was
Vaping
watching-
though is promoted, heavily promoted in the bowling alleys
Promoted
there.
or permitted?
Both. They're like,
Really?
please,
They're please vape here. We're begging you.
please blow fat clouds in this bowling alley.
I was last night. I watched Midnight Run.
Yeah.
the '80s
I thought you
movie
were gonna
with
say Minions.
no. Oh, I wish that movie's awesome with De Niro. And he's just smoking on a plane. Like he's got a cigarette in his hand like the entire movie. Like smoking on a plane to me just sounds so insane.
Yeah, the only thing we have left that is like that is casinos.
Yeah, casinos. There's a good amount of smoking bars in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jack's.
especially in like Bloomfield.
Yeah.
Jack's on the south side. Bloomfield has Take a Break. There's a place called Condren's, which is I think it's like a bar that's underneath someone's house. I swear, it's an interesting spot.
Sounds
But
like
and I feel like there's one other one that I'm thinking of too, but now I can't remember. But yeah, the smoking bars are a lot in Pittsburgh.
the best is when it's like they're smoking sections.
Yeah,
It's like that really doesn't mean
but
anything.
yeah. Well, that's
Just
what I
wafting
as a
over.
kid I always was like when in a movie they go in they make a reservation at a table and they're like smoking or non-smoking. It's like
yeah.
is there really? There's nothing dividing them.
No.
It's just like you're either sitting over here or 5 feet away. Like that's gonna change
Yeah.
anything.
What's the difference if you're sitting on the edge of the
Yeah,
non-smoking?
same thing with the plane. The one guy in the movie last night, he's buying a plane ticket. They go smoking or non-smoking. It's like it's a plane. Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be getting it.
The plane's the worst because you're just trapped in there.
That would be insane.
I wonder how that worked though. Like how they get that out. Guess you have to recycle air in an airplane, but
Yeah, I guess it filters pretty quick, but
Yeah.
still,
wow,
smoking on the plane. Could you imagine?
gotta bring it back.
Well, that's like, how about like when NBA teams like win the finals,
Yeah.
and then they gotta fly from like I'm thinking about when the Cavs won the finals in 2016. They're flying from Golden State back to Cleveland. That's
Well,
like
certainly smoking.
that's
on
a
that.
9-hour flight.
Yeah,
I'm sure at the beginning, like they're fired up, popping champagne, smoking cigars. Probably like 5 hours into the flight, they're probably like, all right.
probably so tired.
So yeah, one, they're tired, but two, they're like, it reeks in here.
Yeah,
Probably stunk so bad.
yeah. That I feel like you can do whatever you want on a private jet.
Yeah, that is
The
true.
rules don't really apply.
I would be curious of how quick that smell can get recycled.
Speaking of like vaping and bowling alleys, like I wonder what would happen if you got caught vaping on a plane. Would they land it immediately?
I've been on planes where people go into the lavatory and vape and then
Really?
they'll kick them off like before we took off, obviously.
Oh,
But yeah,
wow.
that is one question. Like they're like, it's absolutely permitted to smoke in the
Yeah.
lavatory. It's like, what are you gonna do? Land the plane?
I think they might honestly.
No way.
That'd be a little
For someone hitting
crazy.
their jewel in the
They might
bathroom? No way.
emergency landing for that. That'd be that'd be a bit much.
That'd be a bit much.
I've always been
You
like,
know how much
worried
that would cost the airline company in gas to land
Yeah.
and take off? Plus the air traffic control, they got to get someone in, You got to clear the runway.
He probably got huge, like giant insurance to cover all that
Yeah.
stuff. So he'd probably be fine.
Nah,
They can't.
there's
be
no
doing
way
that.
they'd be doing that.
I've always been scared about being on a long flight, and my stomach just hurts so bad. Like, you gotta land this plane.
Yeah,
You got to.
you're gonna freak out. Just
Maybe.
absolutely lose your mind on a
Like
plane.
being on like a 12-hour flight, and in the middle of it, it's the worst you've ever felt. There's a doctor on here.
Do they just medicate you then?
Do you think they have some up there, like a
Xanax or
tranquilizer?
something?
Yeah,
They just like make
horse
you pop that.
tranquilizer.
Horse tranquilizer, shoot it in your
Get
neck.
this guy down. Maybe.
No, they might have to. They might have to enact that. No, I feel like if they did that, remember when like that guy got dragged off that Southwest flight for whatever reason? They probably would have used it then if they had that. If they had stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about or no? A couple years ago, this guy just got dragged off a Southwest flight because they like overbooked it or whatever.
Hmm.
The one guy was like, "No, I'm refusing to leave." And I think an airplane, what do you call him? The
Security?
flight attendant just like
Hmm.
dragged this dude off. Probably security came in.
That's the
but
thing. There's no security when you're up in the air. Like, who's gonna really
The air
lay the
marshal.
law down?
You don't know about the air marshal? You know, every flight has a hidden air marshal on it.
Really?
Yeah,
You're kidding?
someone who's like a cop.
No way.
I swear.
I've never.
Maybe
heard
that's
of
just a movie thing, but I swear that
it. I mean, it would be smart.
every plane has an air marshal,
Why do they have to be hidden though?
so that
So they
a
don't.
terrorist
the first
doesn't
one to be
take their
taken
gun,
out. Yeah. Makes
or
sense.
or they're the first one to get taken out.
There's so many flights though. That
Yeah,
seems crazy, but
There's
it would make
a
sense.
lot of marshals.
Yeah.
It's a
Gotta
good
feel
job
it.
to have.
Sounds
Probably
like it.
not. You'd just be sitting there reading books all day.
Yeah. Be uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that one.
That's like sometimes I'm like a flight attendant. Like sounds kind of fun. It's like, oh, you get to fly to all these places. It's like you're just sitting on a plane for like 10 hours a day.
Yeah, and you're dealing with like jerks too.
Yeah.
You gotta like reach across.
Flying
people.
really brings out the worst in everyone.
100%.
It's ridiculous.
Me included. Like, I'm a jerk.
Yeah?
Like, when I come back from a flight,
See me like if I'm on the airplane or like traveling somewhere and like I see everyone else like rushing to get off the plane or
Yeah.
making a big stink about whatever, I'm like, what like are you really like do you have no self-awareness of the person you're making yourself look like right now?
see that like makes me mad, and then it like turns me into.
Or
like,
the
one
fact
of
that
those
someone
people-
else is being a jerk, it turns you into a jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
Look
not
at
me,
this
I'm just
person
like-
trying to like rush off ahead of everyone.
See, me, I'm a team first
Yeah.
guy, just total team first guy. Where I'm like, if I'm not helping the situation, I'm hurting it. So
Why can't these parents take care of their children?
see, that does hurt. Yeah, when sometimes you're like, am I gonna have to be the one to step up and tell someone that
Take
they're
care of your
ruining
kid.
everyone else's day?
Yeah. Yeah.
There was this one time, we went to Punta Cana, which is in like what Puerto Rico or something,
I
right?
think so.
I don't know where we were. We were in
Somewhere
Punta
south.
Cana, and me and my fiance flew there, and our flight got delayed coming back, and our flight was supposed to be at like, 11 o'clock, whatever. It gets delayed an hour, gets delayed an hour, gets delayed an hour, just keeps getting pushed back. All of a sudden, like it's nighttime. They're like, we have to put you guys in a hotel.
Hmm.
And we're like, oh my God, like there's a hotel right across the street. So we're like, all right, they're probably going to put us there. And someone else left and bought a hotel there instead of like letting the thing. And I was like, well, I'm not going to pay extra. Like, I'm going to let them, whatever. They gave us a food voucher for the Taco Bell that was in the airport that only covered like $8 and my meal was 12. So
Yeah.
they covered half, not even, more than half my meal, but that's it. Like,
It's
you
the
could
least
just
they
get
could
me
do.
a full meal.
Yeah, honestly.
So whatever, we all pile onto this bus, and we're like, all right, we're probably going to a hotel that's like close, whatever. And we're like, what hotel are you guys taking us to? And they say the name, and we're like, all right. And then we try to go on our phones, and there's no service. So we're like, oh, okay, I can't look like how far it is, but whatever. So they didn't tell us how far this place was. We were on this bus for like an hour and a half, like an hour 45 probably.
That's
And I was
wild.
like, where are we
Yeah.
going? And like not like
They
an
even
hour and a
start
half.
standing up.
That's no, not yet on the bus, but like an hour and a half or an hour 45 like isn't crazy long. Like it is long for something like that, but like if they would have told me before, like yeah, it'll be an hour and a half, like I would have been like okay.
Yeah.
But like for them to be like we're going to a hotel and
You're
then
waiting
not
in there.
tell you
Kind
anything,
of scary.
and you're like, where are we going? How long until I'm gonna be there? I have to go to the bathroom. I'm hungry, whatever.
Yeah.
So we get there, and it's this hotel. It's like this crummy little resort, which also we drove by the resort that me and my fiance were staying
No
at to
way.
get to this one. We're like, we
Slept
should
on-
just stayed an extra night, like whatever.
Yeah.
It's this crummy little resort, and like, but like I didn't care. Like it wasn't like super nice. It wasn't all inclusive like the place we were. But like I was like, all right, whatever. I don't care. Like we're gonna stay here at night. The bus back in the morning is literally at 5 a.m.
Cool.
So we like, and it was like midnight by this point.
Oh yeah, so you can't even.
Everyone's lining up. They're like, we need to check you guys into your rooms. We can't just give you rooms. We need everyone's ID. We need to check them in so we can give them a room.
And there's like 100 people.
Yes, it was a full flight, and I was like, oh my god, it was 2 buses worth of people. I was like, this is gonna take forever. Or I was like, all right, maybe like they can get through this, whatever. They get through like the first like 5 to 10 people very slowly, and I'm like, oh my god. Luckily, we were kind of close to the front of the line,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's nice.
And people started freaking out. These people behind me are like, can we please cut? We have a child or something like that. Like whatever. And I was like, I looked, I was like a 12-year-old kid. I'm like, no. Like, no, why are people letting them cut right now? It's like, why? Like,
They already got a few people to say yes.
yeah, like I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? And then we're like getting close to the front of the line. Someone comes down who had already gotten checked in and is just total Karen mode. She's like, the room that they just put us in is unacceptable.
She's
We
letting everyone know.
cannot stay here. This is unacceptable. I was like, oh my God, people like, they were like, I would rather sleep out here and like in the lobby on the couch. I was like, then
Wow.
do it. Then do it. Why are you slowing down this entire process? And they were like, the one mattress was on the wall. The room wasn't cleaned yet. Like they were in the middle of cleaning.
I
it or
mean,
something.
that is kind of unacceptable.
Like, yeah, but like also they told them probably an hour in advance, like, hey, we're about to have 120 people
Yeah,
checking in
but
at
still,
this
like,
Puerto Rican hotel.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Yeah.
come on, guys, give them a little bit of a break.
yeah, I guess it's different when it's not in the United States.
People were having all these issues. It was ridiculous. I thought I was very close to being the one to stand up and be like, everyone needs to relax.
That was
all right?
amazing.
I was about to be like, everyone just shut up, please. Like, if you're not helping the situation right now, you're hurting it. Do not complain about anything.
That
Like,
would have been like,
just like these people are trying to do their jobs. It's 1 a.m. now. Like, they didn't expect this. Like, everyone's trying their best here.
I think doing that would have been like something out of a TV show.
I wanted to, but like, I felt like people would have started like trying to fight me.
They were revolted.
Everyone was really
Hey,
pissed.
buddy, this ain't the movies.
Yeah, well, like I was, oh man, I was really close to like
Like,
starting.
who's this guy?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Everyone would be like, "Who the hell do you think you are?" I've been like, "I'm just trying to keep the peace here," but it was terrible.
Sometimes that happens.
And
Like,
then
I'm gonna say something, and then you say something that just gets.
Yeah, we got to the room
Yeah.
and I was like, "All right, I'm going to bed." And my fiance was
your room?
like, "Not great," but I was like, "I don't care. I'm so tired." My fiance, like, we've been sitting in the airport all day, like whatever. My fiance was like, "Nah, it's too gross. Like, I won't be able to sleep. I
Yeah.
couldn't sleep." She made me sleep on top of the covers. Wouldn't let me get under. We put on like some soccer game and it was in Spanish.
Yeah.
And like that was on the TV and I kept waking up to that, which was kind of sick. I don't know why I liked that.
One time,
I remember like trying to get under the covers in my sleep and my fiance being like, no, stop. What are you doing? Stop.
you're getting cold.
Yeah, I was like, I'm freezing. So then we get up and we go down and they have like a continental breakfast laid out for us. Kind of.
Nice.
I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of nice. And my fiance is
Making
about
up
to
for it.
throw up.
Really?
She's like, I need to throw up. And she goes over
From
to the
that
one
room.
yeah, and like just from not sleeping. She goes over to the one
Yeah.
worker. She's like, can you guys get me like a trash bag, please? Like, I think I'm gonna throw up, like whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy goes over and he calls over his like he clearly doesn't speak English. Calls over like another coworker. And the guy comes over and he's like, what? She's like, I need a trash bag. Like, I need like I'm feeling sick, whatever. He was like, oh, come here. She was like pointing at her stomach. He brings her over to the one table and he was like, muffins, coffee, pastry. No, I'm gonna throw up. Like she was like doing the hand motion. He was like, oh, and he went and grabbed her a trash bag. And then we whatever,
Some
eventually
starving.
get back. It was a hell of a
Sounds
trip.
rough. Well, that watching that TV, that sounds pretty fun.
It was kind of nice.
It's pretty like mystical.
yeah.
You're like, what is this? I'll never
I
see it.
felt like one of the locals.
I was in Miami like 3 or 4 years ago, and me and a bunch of guys got like stuck down there. Like our flight got canceled, and like 4 or 5 of them like rented a van and they like drove like 12 hours. I'm like, I'm not doing
You
that.
drove home.
And so
It'd be a
we
hell of a
got
trip.
we got stuck. Me and my one friend got stuck a night down there. And we had to like find this like crappy motel in Fort Lauderdale. Like it was the scariest place I've ever stayed in my life.
Yeah,
Like the elevators, like
a Florida motel does not sound great.
it was terrifying. Felt like I was like with like it was just bad news. Like alligators and stuff could have came out of there. But yeah, we put on this TV and it was like this like short person. He had like a buzz cut, like green hair. And he was just I don't know what was going on. He had like a doll or something, but it was like they're speaking in Spanish and couldn't understand what they're saying, but it was like the funniest thing ever. I was like, who is this guy?
That's like a hell of a
I
program.
was like, I need to find this guy. And then like a year later, this guy went viral for like being like on OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
You
it
were
was
watching
kind of bad.
freak shit. What the
It was
hell?
on like public television. It was like it wasn't even like cable. It was just like the bunny ears, antennas.
You
just-
wild now.
We're just like going through their channels, like, come on, there's got to be something. You see this guy, you're like, well, this is at least like interesting,
Fort Lauderdale Motel TV. Wow.
unbelievable.
Top quality content, but not as quality as what you get here at WSRR Radio. Stick with us through the break right here on Behind Enemy Lines. That's where you're at.
If LimeWire taught us anything, your digital music is free and open to piracy, and even manipulation when it comes to digital distribution. So why settle for a bunch of ones and zeros floating around on the internet? Make your release something special with Hellbender Vinyl. Hellbender is one of America's most trusted custom vinyl record pressing plants and works with local artists to get their next release pressed exactly to their liking. So check out Pittsburgh's first and only custom vinyl pressing plant today by visiting hellbendervinyl.com to get started. And don't forget, all customers at Hellbender Vinyl get 5 free test presses at no additional charge. Hellbent on quality, hellbent on service, hellbendervinyl.com.
Hey, buddy, what's wrong?
I think my alternator's bad, and I really don't have the money to take to the shop right now, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
What? I have an idea.
If you're going to say eBay, I already tried eBay. It's like $85 for the alternator. I might as well just take it to the shop at that point.
Well, the issue is you went to the wrong website. The website you need to go to is yourbuddiesgarage.com.
Yourbuddiesgarage.com?
Yeah, they have all the used, salvage, and scrap parts, and they're sold cheap. It's yourbuddiesgarage.com.
Unless specifically specified, no parts are guaranteed to work. These are salvage parts. Each description will give as much insight as possible into the quality of each part. We do not offer refunds for this purpose. These are intended to be quick fixes or first options before the shop.
Welcome back to WSRR Radio and Behind Enemy Lines, your Cleveland sports talk show from Pittsburgh. And we are proudly brought to you by our partners at GenericClothes.com. Nobody cares about the details. Get to the point at GenericClothes.com. Don't sell out to big brand clothing empires and their prices. Make a statement at their expense with GenericClothes.com, which does bring up our March Madness Bracket Challenge. It
Yes,
will be
sir.
occurring once again, our second annual March Madness Bracket Challenge, sponsored by GenericClothes.com. The winner of that will receive a contest winner t-shirt from GenericClothes.com. So keep an eye out for that. Like I said last week, make sure you're following WSR Radio on all socials.
Highly
Two.
competitive.
That's
tournament
right.
last year.
That's right. Last
Sorry.
year it was
Yeah.
last year was neck and neck.
It was.
It was close.
Came down to our 2 favorite guys, and,
Yeah.
and our one of our best buds ended up winning it all. So
Yeah, that's
congrats
right.
to him.
That's right. One of our most loyal listeners. So congratulations on the contest winner t-shirt. And you know, this year is your chance.
I'm going with Iowa this year.
The Hawkeyes.
The Hawkeyes.
I don't even. Are they going to make the tournament? Are they good?
I think they had a big upset the other night. I'm not sure who. I just know a guy from Iowa.
I'm going
He
Miami
was
of
at the game.
Ohio. How about the Red Hawks this year? Undefeated. Only undefeated team remaining.
And apparently, there's a chance like if they go undefeated in the regular season, they could still miss the tournament.
Yeah,
if
I don't
they lose the
understand.
MAC.
Well, yeah, that makes no sense to me.
I don't think so either. I
Yeah.
think like if you're
Like,
that
do they
good,
have to
like-
win the MAC to make it in?
That's what it seems like. Like the MAC isn't a conference where you get 2 schools out of.
They wouldn't get an at-large bid for going 30-0 or whatever their record is.
From what I've heard, doesn't sound like it.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
And people are like, expand the tournament. No, this is a good size.
Which I do think it is a good size, but I also don't understand, like, because technically if it's conference winners are like an automatic buy-in, like a team could win no games. Like, does everyone get into the conference tournament? Everyone in the conference?
Yeah, from what I understand.
I feel like some conferences you might not.
Yeah.
It might be like the top half and like the 1 and 2 seeds get buys or whatever.
Sure.
But
I think it's more than like top half for all of them though.
well, like even the year that like Duquesne, like me and you were on the Dukes train. What was that? A year or two ago when they
made
beat
the
BYU.
tournament. Yeah.
And they made the tournament, beat BYU.
Like
Like that
3.
year, they weren't good. Like
Not
in the regular
amazing, no.
season, like they were not that good.
Just got hot at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't-
That's all it takes in basketball.
It's just yes, which I do understand. That's kind of how sports are. I get that, but like, I don't know. Then it's just like,
Like, what
why
do you
play
do?
the 30 games
For
of
sure.
regular season bat? It just makes it seem so inconsequential.
Yeah. No, I agree. There's a lot of problems with that throughout sports, but
Yeah.
I think college basketball is like the biggest one right
Yeah.
now. Like baseball, like it was the wild card game for a while. It was one game. You play 100 some games, and then you have one game to settle it.
Yeah.
So now it's like a 3-game series. So you fix that in some ways. But yeah, college basketball, if Miami doesn't make it, that'd be a shame. But yeah, if they make it, I think the program has to at least pull for them to make it to like.
Oh yeah, gotta love the
16.
Redhawks.
Yeah.
The Redhawks are my college football 26 team. So
They're hot.
and they've been. I actually just won the national championship with
Wow.
them this morning.
Good
First one in
turnaround.
franchise history or franchise program history. So big shout out to the Redhawks, and I got a good feeling about their basketball program
You
now
have
too
to.
because of that. They're rolling off that national championship feeling. Speaking of basketball, you mentioned the before we started recording the All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
A little bit of 3-point contest, dunk contest, the All-Star game. I saw Kawhi Leonard went off a little bit in that.
Yeah.
What were you watching from it? Because you said you tuned in. I did not tune in at all. The only thing I did watch actually was I did tune into the celebrity game. I
Yeah.
was watching that for the whole
I
first
didn't
half.
watch that one.
I watched the entire first half, and then I was gonna watch. Actually, I did watch the end of it as well.
I saw that like Taco Fall was the MVP, and it's like
Yeah.
that guy was a former NBA player.
He's a current
He's like 7'8".
Chinese player. Like he plays in China
He's
professional.
professional basketball player.
Yeah, and again, he's 7'8".
Yeah.
Why is he? I didn't
Why is he in
understand
the
that at all.
celebrity? Yeah. There shouldn't have been any current or former professional
The
basketball
former
players.
ones I'm okay with because they usually do have like one or two. Like they had Jason Williams in it, which I was like, that's cool. He's like
Yeah.
40, 50 now. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin was in it though, who like just retired last year, and I was kind of like, that's
Was
kind
he
of
hooping?
unfair, but whatever. He like those guys though, like they're in it, but like really they're not taking any shot.
Okay.
Like for the most part, you know what I
like
mean?
Taco was from his stat
Taco
line.
was for sure. They were like, yeah, post him up, get him down low. I was like, why? That's not even fair. Like,
That's not even
who's
fun
having
to watch.
fun to do that? Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, why are we doing
Unbelievable.
this? Why is he posting up on who is he posting up on?
Kevin Hart.
Some dude, some Nunez dude who's some TikTok country singer or something
Yeah.
who was actually hooping.
Yeah.
This dude's he's a TikTok guy, and then he like came out with a country album. But they were like, yeah, 3 years ago he played at Michigan. And I was like, oh, he's a Big
Wow.
Ten basketball player.
No,
Like,
he's
you better
got
be nice, but you should be.
But yeah, Taco Fall being in there. That's a shame that he was playing that hard.
It
He put up
Amon-Ra
Will
St. Brown,
numbers.
Keenan Allen.
Mm.
It's some good
Pretty
names out
interesting.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't watch any of that celebrity, but I wasn't even planning on watching it this All-Star weekend. But I was watching Olympic hockey, and that ended like right around when the 3-point contest was starting. And I was shocked. I was like, is this actually starting right now? It was like 5 p.m. maybe like even earlier than that. I'm like, this used to start like so late at night. And then after that, they had some like games. I don't know what it was, but I skipped on that. And then I tuned in later for the dunk contest. And the dunk contest is just, you got to end it at this point.
Yeah. What's going on?
They've ran out of dunks.
Like,
The
are
people that they have doing it are no names.
I feel like every facet of athletics, people are like people are getting better and more athletic. Every facet. It's like football players are better now. Basketball players should be better. Like the Olympics times are lower than ever. Like people are always setting new records. Like
Yeah.
whatever it is. How is the dunk contest getting so much worse every year?
Because you have guys who aren't like the best in the world doing it.
Guys
I
just
think
don't
that's the
want to do
problem.
it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Like you could have guys out there.
Why wasn't Mac McClung in it again?
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird because I saw videos on I guess he posted on Instagram after that, and he was like doing like crazy dunks. Like that would have been all right to see, but you can't
Yeah.
just have one guy. Like what happened to Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine?
Yeah.
Like those
what
guys
happened to the
weren't
battle?
those guys weren't huge names, but like they were creative. They were going for it. Some of these dunks in this one were just the worst you've ever seen.
I saw the one dude try to do like a 360 and hit his head on the backboard
That
and
was
then
something.
fell on his ass.
Yeah, I don't know how he got up after that. Honestly,
Yeah,
But
he
that
went
wasn't
down
even-
pretty hard.
that wasn't even like the worst. I mean, that was an attempt, but like there were dunks on the night where it's just a normal.
Yeah,
dunk.
I did see a lot of that. Where it was like, what was the point of that?
So they've lost it. I don't even know what you can do at this point.
They've
You
lost the
got to get
plot.
rid of it. But and then the All-Star game, that was decent. That was pretty good because you did get like some good performances. You got the Kawhi. They had like 3 different teams. They had like the U.S. Stars, the U.S. Stripes, and the World team.
Oh, okay.
So you had like the old head team with like KD, LeBron, and them. And then you had the young dudes, and then the World. I didn't even watch the full thing. I was just watching here and there. But overall, it was better than it's been.
How did they format it with 3 teams?
They had like 3
You don't
games
even
to
know.
start. I barely remember. I was barely paying attention to it, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad to watch. But apparently, the players want to go back to East versus West.
Mm-hmm.
They said they would care more about that.
Really?
Apparently,
Oh, when's the last time they did East versus West?
I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
maybe
then, yeah, because then they went to like the team captain
yeah,
way of doing it.
which was kind of funny sometimes.
It was fun. I kind of liked it. It
Yeah.
was like LeBron versus Giannis, and then they'd pick their teams.
But then the next year is like Shaq versus Kenny. It's like
Yeah.
no one cares.
I'm glad you brought up Shaq.
Our boy, yeah.
Shaq-
You want to talk about him?
Shaq is addicted. I think he's addicted to
Money.
sponsorships.
Yeah,
His agent is working overtime. Like
gotta be.
his agent has got to be like, Shaq owes him his entire life.
I mean, he does so much. He's a DJ. He's
Yeah.
on television. But then you add on top, he takes pictures every once in a while for like ointment creams and stuff like that.
How
He paid $1 million.
many- Like the amount of sponsorships that Shaq has is insane.
He's got his own gummies. Shaq-alicious.
That's right. Not that kind of gummy, just the
Just
normal
normal
snack
gummies.
gummy. The Shaq-alicious.
The
They're
sweet
his
treats.
head.
I haven't
There's
had them.
I walked into Staples yesterday because I was trying to get a picture for my passport, and Shaq's face is everywhere.
He's just like pointing at things.
Yeah, he was like, look, check out this mouse. Look how small it looks in my hand. I was like, what the fuck is that? Why do we need that?
Well, it's Shaq.
And then he was like, there was another one where he was like, the best paper stock on the market. And I was like, why is Shaq advertising for Staples? What's
He's
the point?
in
What-
there.
He was like, literally, there was probably 5 to 10 cutouts of his face.
Yeah,
Like hanging from the ceiling or in the
I
aisles.
believe it.
One of them had a beard, one of them didn't. I was very confused by that. Like, why did they take them at different times?
How many different stores do you think you could find them in? I mean, if you got the gummies, you got most gas stations.
Yeah.
And then you got Staples and
Wasn't there like a Shaq pregnancy test?
really,
I don't. Maybe I'm
I
thinking of
missed
someone
that
else,
one.
but I'm pretty sure I saw that.
probably in
somewhere
like
floating around the
Target,
internet.
Walmart.
I mean, he's got his brand, the Shaq brand of clothes and shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you could maybe live entirely off of Shaq products because
The food is where it gets tough.
Papa John's, the Shaq-a-roni.
Hmm.
You got Papa John's.
You're gonna die
You
fast.
got the
eating that.
gummy. You got the gummies.
He's probably got a soda deal.
He probably does with someone has a soda deal.
Sprite,
Sprite. He's
maybe.
probably done a Gatorade commercial too in the
for
past.
sure.
So you could drink that. He has the General, so he's got like insurance. I
You're
wouldn't
good then.
doubt. I wouldn't doubt that somewhere along the line he's done like a real estate commercial or like some type of local real estate advertisement. So you could buy a house. You know, I think that you could get pretty far living on only Shaq based
I feel like he's definitely got like some protein bars too.
probably.
So yeah, he's got Papa John's. Apparently, he's done Krispy Kreme, Five Guys, Annie Ann's.
There you go.
So you're pretty much set. Right
Food wise,
there.
you're set.
I asked ChatGPT, said Could I live off a Shaquille O'Neal food endorsement diet? Said short answer, you could survive for a while, but you would not optimize health, body composition.
No, it's not about
longevity.
optimizing health.
But
It's
you
just
could
about
live.
surviving.
You got your calories, you got your protein, some micronutrients, get some
Five
peppers
Guys
on
too.
there.
I didn't know that. He's got a Five Guys deal.
Apparently.
You get your peanuts in then.
Apparently, Five Guys the other day had like a buy one get one free deal for like their 40th anniversary, and
Oh my
apparently it was
God.
like it was horrible though.
Why?
Like they just weren't prepared for the amount of people.
No.
Yeah,
I went in and got a hot dog from Five Guys on Monday.
you're a whole freak bull for that.
Yeah, it
You
was the
reviewed
first time
that?
I ever tried one. Huh?
You review that?
I
one?
reviewed it. I haven't posted it yet.
What did you just get normal or you
I just got a dog with ketchup, mustard, relish, and onions, like I always
the
do.
normal way?
Yeah.
All the fixins.
It took them a little longer than I thought it would, so I was sitting down,
Five
fucking up
Guys
the peanuts.
is great. Like they like posted a apology on their Twitter. They're like, we're sorry, we couldn't deal with all this. And people in the replies were like, we don't even like I could make a better burger at home. It's like, all right, then
Nah.
do it then.
Nah.
Do it.
People are capping because like it's expensive. Obviously, it's super expensive. Hot dog was $8. That's kind of like
That's
that's
like the worst.
ballpark prices.
That's the worst deal they got there.
Now, don't get me wrong. It was really good.
because the
but-
burger, it's like I think what like $13.
It's like $13. Yeah.
So you can justify that. Hot
Mhm.
dog for $9, you can't justify that.
It was $8. It was like $6.30, and then I with tax and tip. It was $8.
Yeah. And was it good?
It was really good. The meat
Still,
was quality.
Look
soft
out for the
bun,
review.
nice crisp on it, but
Stay
I was
tuned
like,
for
come on, man. I think I gave it like an 8.4 or something like that. But
Pretty good.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
They lost their
$8.
mind.
I just lost my mind.
I mean, like
Losing
you
my
think
now.
about
I
it,
got all the free peanuts that I wanted.
You're
so
buying
it's pretty nice.
You're buying hot dogs in bulk. That should be like what 50 cents a dog.
Yeah, seriously.
And then you're buying the buns in bulk. That should be like 10 cents a bun.
Yeah.
And then all the fixings. It's like, come on now, how much can that cost? So they're
Nah.
really probably making like,
The fixins, they didn't even. There's no cost for that. It's all free.
well, yeah, I know not for you, but for them there is.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, how much does it cost them to make that dog? Maybe $1.
Yeah.
But then like labor, maybe you're getting to like $2.
Little steep, Five Guys.
Nice Five Guys. I'd
Little
like to meet all
steep.
these guys.
Come on now.
Let me talk to these Five Guys.
Let's talk to them. We'll stick with us through the break while we talk to Five Guys. We're gonna call them on the phone right now and say, "What the hell's going on down there? Where are the guys? Bring us the guys behind enemy lines."
What's the difference between the shirt you're currently wearing and the one that I am? Well, both do their job of concealing us from the outside world and social boundaries. But one little black swoosh makes yours cost nearly double. That red rectangle may not change how warm you are, but it certainly changes the price tag. The truth is, nobody cares about the details. Get to the point with GenericClothes.com. Have a laugh at the big brand clothing company's expense with shirts that simply say sports team, political statement, music band, and more. A shirt for any occasion and the perfect gift. GenericClothes.com.
Welcome back to Behind Enemy Lines right here on WSRR Radio, brought to you by our proud partners at Hellbender Vinyl. Hellbender is Pittsburgh's first and only custom vinyl record pressing plant, one of America's most trusted record pressing plants, perfect for local and independent artists who want to take their album release to the next level. Don't settle for a bunch of ones and zeros floating around the internet. Have a physical album release with Hellbender Vinyl. Hellbent on quality, hellbent on service. Hellbendervinyl.com.
I was making a little music there during that read. You like that?
Doing a little tap tap,
A little
doing
bit.
doing it because
Little
Hellbender's
singing,
all
doing a
about
little
music.
dancing. Yeah.
I have a question for you based around music. Thanks for jogging my memory there.
Serious.
This one time I used to work at this coffee shop,
Yeah.
and I looked in the back, and this guy was sitting on his break, and he had AirPods in, like listening to music. I was like, you brought AirPods to work?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I kind of just always have them with me." I was like, "Oh, interesting." He was like, "Yeah, you never like just walking somewhere and you just want to listen to some tunes, like so you just pop in your AirPods." And I was like, "I do. So, like sometimes I want to listen to music. Like sometimes if I'm walking around the neighborhood, I'll just play music out loud on my phone."
Yeah.
He looked at me like I had four eyes,
Yeah.
four heads, something. I don't know. He looked at me like I was crazy. He was like, "You just play music out loud while you're walking down the street?" I was like, "Yeah." Is that psycho behavior?
I mean, why not just put the earbuds in?
Because I don't have them. Because I didn't have them. I didn't have them with me.
Well, you got to bring them with you then.
Yeah, but I didn't.
But then at that point, I just wouldn't play music.
Why not though? Like it's not like I was living in like a pretty residential area. Like
Yeah.
it's not like there was a bunch of people walking by me or whatever. Like if someone walked by me, I probably would have turned the music down. But
Well, that's fair.
is listening to music like on your phone out loud psycho behavior?
Where's it cross the line? Because everyone knows it's unacceptable you playing that on like a bus or a train or a plane.
Yeah, but I'm outside alone,
So
walking
that
down the street.
yeah, but like then when there's other people, like because you don't want to hear anybody playing something on speaker outside.
No, but it's not
Coming
speakers.
out of your phone. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's not like the earbuds. You get better
Yeah, you get sound
quality.
quality, but whatever. Like I was just walking to work. It's a 5-minute walk. I wanted to listen to something.
Well,
I had
you
a
gotta
song stuck in
listen
my
to
head.
them. If you got to,
Yeah.
then you have to.
Is that psychotic behavior?
I don't think I'm
Or
just
maybe
trying to
it's
think. I just don't think I've
sociopathic.
ever done it. I like AirPods are one of those things I do carry with me a lot though.
Yeah, now I do.
Yeah,
Now I do, yeah.
AirPods changed the game though. Like that case is pretty nice to have that.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
just carrying it around. It's not like back in the day you'd have to like untangle things for like. By the time you untangled your headphones, the bus was already at school pretty much.
That's right.
So
You gotta do that, plus then you gotta plug it in. The one thing
plus then
about
someone's asking you to share.
the nice thing about AirPods is you can just take them out of the case and they go right away. Like that's
Yeah.
pretty
Nice
pretty high tech,
technology.
you know.
It's pretty
pretty-
big time they figured
Pretty,
that out.
pretty quick. Pretty
Sometimes you
quick-witted.
don't realize how fast tech is changing until
I would like to wear the wired headphones because that's like trendy now. As people are going back to wired headphones,
sure.
and people are saying like the Bluetooth is bad for your brain. Like
Yep.
the only time I really use my AirPods though is when I'm in the gym, and like I can't just have my phone like on me while I'm working out. Like I'll have it next to the like machine or whatever,
Oh,
but like
yeah.
I don't want it in my pocket while I'm doing squats.
Well, yeah, and then if you're going on a treadmill, that could be dangerous. I feel
Yeah.
like. You never know.
That's
Rip
the
your
whole.
ear off.
That's the only reason I can't get on the wired headphone wave.
Yeah, it's so much easier
It really is.
because
It truly,
the
truly
amount
is.
of wired headphones or earbuds that I've put into like the laundry, too many
Really?
to count.
I've never done that.
Really. I've
Take
done
care-
that a lot.
I take care of my laundry.
Well, yeah, so do I. But sometimes you just throw it in there because you don't feel that in the pockets. You feel it around. You're like nothing, just wires.
My fiance leaves like Sharpies in her pocket a lot. She puts her scrubs. She's
Yeah.
a nurse.
Is it ever
She'll throw it in there.
destroyed?
Thank God, no. That's what you'd think, right? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
be like, oh my God, Sharpie in
Think
there,
about, like, open
loads,
up.
whole loads ruined.
Is the Sharpie still good?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sharpie
Everything's
stays
all
good.
Another thing I've put in the laundry a lot is like chapstick. And
Yeah.
that really, really
Same
makes
thing.
me upset.
Yeah.
So
Melts it.
yeah, you just can't use that afterwards.
Can't get the same consistency
No.
after.
No, it's not. That's
Not the
ruined
same,
after you put it in there.
Not the same viscosity anymore.
Yeah. Put like a receipt in the laundry, it comes out like a brick.
Yeah.
You ever done that?
That is strange.
Pretty weird. How
Receipts-
does that happen?
Receipts in general, aren't you like not supposed to touch them? They're like
I think
poisonous
that
to
might
your
be.
skin.
I think that might be a conspiracy.
Yeah?
I think, but maybe there's something to it.
Everything's a conspiracy theory.
But
I'm-
I heard that like once, and like for a while, I tried like not touching it. I was like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah, I don't like holding them anymore.
It's freaked you out.
Like if I like grab it, I'll throw it in the trash. I don't hold receipts at all. I'll just throw them straight into the trash.
I've never used a receipt really.
My
In my
fiance gets pissed at me when I do that because she's like, you need like I'll buy clothes and I'll throw the receipt away. She's
Yeah.
like, you need that, and I'm like, don't like at this point. Don't you guys have the record? Like it's all credit cards, it's all on the
I
computer.
think so. Yeah.
Why do you need me
Figure it
to
out.
have this paper to say that I bought it
So true.
when it's on my credit card statement? Like you
They're trying to
know
poison
that
us.
that's where it's from.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
right. They're trying. It's wasting paper. It's poisoning me.
sometimes
it's
there's
ugly.
there's receipts for like nonsense too.
Yeah.
Like I got some like gummies the other day. Like you want a receipt?
Some Shakalicious gummies.
Yeah. Like what? No, this was like a specific like candy. It was like a candy cart.
Uh-huh.
Like all they do is sell gummies.
Okay.
Why would I need a receipt for these gummies? Why would I need to?
Yeah, for a food product, I'm always like, why would I need that?
Yeah.
I guess it's for like your own budgeting sense. Like,
McDonald's,
some people
they
do it
always
for like
give
their
you.
own accounting.
Yeah, I've never been one of those,
No,
and I don't understand why you'd need that.
we need to do away with the receipts. I would like to know how much paper could we save
How many trees have we
if
destroyed?
receipts no longer existed.
Probably a lot. I want to know who's behind big.
Big receipt,
Yeah,
big wax paper, or whatever receipt paper is.
the big ink.
Big ink is definitely behind receipts. It's huge.
Apparently, like a gallon of like ink, that's like some of the most expensive stuff in the world.
Dude, printer ink is like the most expensive thing you can find.
way
It's
more
like the
expensive than, like,
scarcest product we
gasoline.
have, I guess.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Seems like they're like mining that
So
stuff.
what? Can't we just create like a?
We just get a bunch of octopus,
Can't we just make like
squid,
pencils?
lead.
Just make everything pencil.
Maybe.
Then you could erase stuff. We should. There
I've
should be
always
an
hated
alternative
pencils,
for
though.
ink.
I've
How's
always
there
hated
not?
pencils.
Yeah, me too.
They're the worst.
How's there not an alternative for ink yet?
What? Like what? Remember
Like for writing materials.
what about like invisible ink?
How is that a substitute? It's still
You
ink,
can still read it though.
but it's
Isn't invisible ink just like lemon juice?
I think
You can make
something
something
like
like that.
or it's like urine. I think you can make an invisible ink out of
Really?
urine,
Hmm.
and you have to like heat it up to see it or something. I don't know. Maybe I just heard that from The Office. I don't know if that's actually real.
The thing with ink is that there's nothing like it.
There's nothing like ink.
I don't think
What
so.
about oil? We can use oil instead of ink.
I mean, apparently it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Buy a gallon of oil or a
No,
gallon
there's
of
no
ink.
way that would be cheaper.
I'm pretty sure.
There's no way.
Low key.
That's your conspiracy theory.
I'll ask ChatGPT again. Friend of the program, what's cheaper? Gallon of
Oil or ink? It's gotta be ink. There's a gallon actually is a lot though. I don't know. That would be a good question. On WSR radio, we do a conspiracy theory show after midnight, hosted by Style. This is what should be on it. It should be about ink and oil.
big oink.
Big oink.
Big ink. Combine oil and ink. That's who's behind it. Big oink.
Big oink is all
Printer
over
ink is
papers.
far more expensive per gallon than crude oil.
Then why don't we
Typical
just screw oil?
printer ink equates roughly to 1,600 to 9,600 per gallon. It's a pretty big range.
$9,600 per gallon?
Yeah,
Good God.
it's a type of color, but gallon of crude oil per gallon. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Like $3, something like that around here in Pennsylvania. So not even.
Well, that's not
close.
crude oil. That's gas. Gasolina.
Well, gasoline's derived from crude oil.
Yeah, but
It's
then
still
you-
just a few dollars, or still well under $10 per gallon
wow.
for crude oil.
Well under?
That's what they're saying.
Good God.
Not even close.
We're
So let's
cracking
start
the
painting
code.
with oil.
Let's do oil paintings. I guess that is a thing.
True.
Start putting oil.
This is like Socrates and Plato talking right now. We're just
the
discovering
dumbest conversation I've ever had.
we're just discovering how the world
Good God.
how the world works.
What's your newest Olympic niche sport that you've been into? Anything? We got 5 minutes
all
left. Let's
hockey.
talk about some sports.
It's all hockey right now.
Yeah?
Alpine skiing, women's slalom tonight.
Because last week you were in slalom.
Slalom.
Last
Dang.
week you were really into the cross country skier who was going at a 6
Yeah.
minute mile pace.
That guy won again. I think he won. He like set the record for like most gold medals in Olympic history.
Good God!
pretty
Did you see
sure.
that? Did you see that during the biathlon, which is the event where you ski like cross country skiing and then you stop and shoot?
Yeah.
There was this guy. These two guys like both shot, and then they were both like leaving the shooting range or whatever to go back to skiing.
Mm-hmm.
And the one guy's pole got tangled up. Oh my God, I'm yawning. The one guy's pole got tangled up with the other guy's pole, and he dropped it.
Hmm.
And the guy who had both of his poles gave one of his to the other guy
Really?
who dropped it.
Wow.
Just out of
that's nice.
Olympic sportsmanship.
You don't see that anywhere else.
Except
in the
The
Olympics.
beauty of the Olympics.
Really is pretty
They
good.
might not have even spoken the same language, and yet he
Yeah.
communicated that. He was like, "Here, take my pole."
It is pretty good, but only every 4 years, which I think makes it better. Like if it was every 2 years, that wouldn't be as special.
Well,
I mean, I get you get like a winter and then
yeah.
summer, but spaced out appropriately.
I agree. I don't think you can.
They don't
do any
overdo
better.
it for sure. They know what they're doing.
What do you think about the fact that you see Chloe Kim, who's dating Myles Garrett? She got a silver this year instead of a gold.
Yeah.
She got gold in the 2
Snowboarder,
prior
right?
Winter Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got a silver this year. Apparently, she was like going for a trick that no one had ever completed before or whatever. And she like basically could have gotten the gold if she wanted, but instead she wanted to try to do this like record history breaking thing.
Yeah.
She didn't get it. Like some people, I feel like something about the Olympics, like the athletes almost don't care sometimes if they like get gold or silver, or like I'm sure they care, but like some of the people who've been in it for like their third, fourth Olympics, it seems like they like just I don't know.
Yeah. But then you got some freaks like Michael Phelps.
Yeah,
Like, he was just there every time.
he's trying to set the
Bolt.
record for most golds.
Yeah. Katie Ledecky. Like, there's been some beasts over the years.
Yeah,
I feel like the Summer Olympics gets way more attention.
competitive. Oh, attention.
Yeah.
I still think it's because I think the sports are less niche, and like
Yeah. That's
you
true.
watch figure skating, you watch some of the snowboarding stuff or the skiing, or like a lot of the sports. I feel like there's a lot more sports in the Winter Olympics that get judged
Mhm.
instead of just like,
For sure.
let's look at the time and see who ran faster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
a lot
where
more
it has to
subjective,
go-
it seems like.
Yes, it has to go to a judging panel.
Yeah.
They judge it and give it a score.
Yeah. I don't like sports like that. But that's
Yeah.
how like gymnastics is.
I was gonna
in
say, but
summer.
gymnastics is like that, but that's kind of the only one
Yeah.
in Summer Olympics.
Yeah, I think you're right.
At least I feel like some of those like decathlon or whatever, the modern decathlon where they have to like ride horses and stuff, like the equestrian stuff too.
Yeah.
That's like that a little bit, but
So the next Summer Olympics is in the United States. Is it just in Los Angeles?
yeah, I believe so.
Really?
Where else would it be?
I thought it was gonna be like I think I was getting confused with like the World Cup where they're like doing it at like different places.
Yeah,
Like, isn't that this summer
I think so.
in the United States?
They're
They're
doing
doing
it
like
in, like,
Philly,
Jersey.
LA, like a bunch of different places.
Yeah. No, I think they do it in one city.
That makes sense. That's good.
That's good. That's good.
So-
I like that.
I think the next Summer
You
Olympics.
hear
they're
that,
gonna
Olympic
have-
Committee? Dom approves.
That's okay. You're good. You're doing a good job. I think the next Olympics are gonna have flag football,
yeah.
which that might be bad.
Yeah.
That might be tough to watch. But at
I
least
don't
we'll get
know. Some
football.
flag football is fun to watch, actually. It's
Yeah?
pretty. It gets like it.
I
has
think they'll
some,
add like ultimate frisbee to the Olympics one day.
I think that would almost be more entertaining than flag. If you watch Ultimate Frisbee's fun to watch.
Yeah, they go crazy.
It's pretty athletic. It's fun to watch. It's fun to play.
Suspenseful.
Yeah, suspenseful. There's some action. There's like buzzer beaters and stuff in it. It's not a bad sport to watch at all. Pretty good spectator sport.
I don't know why we don't have regular football at the Olympics. I guess like you can't compete.
This is we would just run everyone over. It wouldn't even be close.
Isn't that what's going to happen in flag
Oh,
football?
America.
Isn't that what's going to happen in flag football?
It better.
Hopefully.
It better, and you better join us next week right here on Behind Enemy Lines. Thank you all for joining. As always, have a spectacular rest of your Friday and weekend.
Peace.
The preceding program was a sponsored production. The views, claims, and ideas expressed may not represent those of WSRR Radio.